I will just run you over.
Run you over? Where?
Yeah, like with my car.
What if you try and you miss?
Then it's a bit fucked up.
How are you gonna... Welcome to the Fun Podcast. Another day, another episode, and another opportunity to do what, guys?
Talking bullshit.
To do bullshit.
Talking bullshit.
I don't know about you, bro, but I ain't doing no bullshit.
No.
I might talk bullshit, but I don't do no bullshit.
The king of bullshit is
Mr. He's oddly. He was not you. He was like already identified like it's me. No.
Brother, today's podcast is about... One second.
And the thing is, he was talking
Aliens,
about
no?
it for so long.
No.
He was talking about this podcast for so
Oh,
long.
okay.
Go on.
If there was no laws, how would the world be? Without any laws, without any enforcement.
One of the things is, before we actually go into this topic, I must say something. Pesko, Mr. Raim, is one of the most dirty guys I know.
Let's go, Joe.
so we outlaw this guy.
We
Outlaw this guy was lost.
No,
And the fact
He's already lost, but
he's not. Is the fact that he came up with this idea.
Yeah.
You guys can see where his mind is going. It's not going to good places. So just prepare yourself for what we're gonna hear in this podcast.
no, bro. I'm not dodgy.
No, of course not.
yeah,
I'm not
of course
dodgy.
no. Yeah.
I'm legit.
Yeah.
I'm the legit guy. Let's forget about me. Forget about me.
Go for it.
If there was no law, how would the world be? How would you imagine the world to be?
I feel like if there was no law, there is no rules, so people just do whatever they want to do. It's like people just do whatever. It's like, I don't like you. Start but this is the thing.
Slapping you about.
Start slapping people for right, left, and
Bro, I would
center.
get slapped every day.
But there is some people, even with the laws, even with every, restrictions, if they decide I'm going to slap people in the street, they start slapping people. They don't care.
Because you don't, for a slap, bro, you don't get that much time. You don't even get time, I think,
How
for
do
a
you
slap.
know this type of thing?
Bro, I know some stuff. Bro, so the law in the UK is fucked up, bro.
Why?
Because in the law, like when they say, you're getting life in prison.
That's interesting one. Do you know how long do you stay in UK in prison if you get life?
Like, let's say you kill someone, you say...
Maybe
there's-
25 years.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, 25
Same
years.
like in Portugal, isn't?
Yeah, Portugal.
Yeah, why would you say life then?
Yeah.
Like, why would you say life? Like, I was reading this article, it said, this guy killed this girl, he's getting life. I was like, okay, cool, he's getting life. Mm-hmm. Then I read it was
25
like
years.
25 years. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah.
And that 25 years, I said, I think they count day and nights. I think so. It's like 12 and a half years or something.
12 and a half.
I think so. And if you're a good boy in prison, you get reduced time so you can come out.
Your time, yeah.
So it's like a long holidays.
Yeah, but bro, I'm just saying, bro. I don't know. Should I say? I'm gonna say this. Let's say I hate someone really bad. I've actually thought about this.
I knew it.
Let's say
He's not surprised me.
Let's say you're driving and you hit someone and they die. You get about 3-4 years because it's an accident.
No, but I think they will investigate in trying to understand the intentions, isn't it?
Let's say I hate you.
Why me? Why am I the one to pick?
Let's say you do something.
Why ugly?
Both of you actually. Let's say you guys did something.
Then that's discrimination.
You guys really did something that fucked up, that pissed me off that much. I ain't gonna come with a gun, with a knife. No, I'm gonna act cool. Hey, I'm gonna smile in your face. Okay. Act really nice, so no beef between us. I'm gonna come to your apartment, check what time you leave to work, what time you go home, so I can plan it.
So this is how you...
what's your route? Then one day I'm just gonna...
Guys, let me stop you.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying.
Advice.
That's not advice, but
that's not advice. That's just his imagination because
So-
he's a filmmaker. Yeah.
I will just run you over.
Run you over? Where?
Like with my car.
What if you try and you miss?
Then it's a bit fucked up. How
How are you gonna get out of the car and explain?
Hey, I didn't see you. It was a joke. No, but I wouldn't miss. I would not miss.
You never
'Cause,
know.
bro, I would just drive you over.
Yeah, but you still
Run
can
you
miss.
over.
You still can miss. What if the person survive?
Well, you'll still be fucked up.
Yeah,
You
but
can survive, but you'll be like on a wheelchair for the rest of your life.
Maybe
I'm
not,
doing my
maybe
job.
not.
you know sometimes
Maybe
you
not.
could try to do that and it goes in the opposite way.
Yeah.
So you trying to kill him
And then you
it
die.
happens to you.
Yeah.
Because you lose control
No, bro,
of the car.
bro, I'm gonna wear seat belts. I'm gonna have the airbags on.
Oh.
Like, safety first. You know what I mean? Safety first. I'm not just gonna hit you without a seat belt.
So you're gonna plan everything.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, but what if you
Then
still
I go
through?
to court. I'm like, yeah, I fucked up. Like I lost the control of the car. The judge will be like, all right, the guy is dead. We have to do something about this. 3 years in prison. I'd be like, all right.
You know what happened in prison?
Don't. Bro, not in the UK. Not in the UK.
Bro.
Bro, not in the UK.
Bro.
Not in the UK, bro.
Why? It's not,
No,
it's
no,
not
no.
this different.
No, in the UK it's too much laws and stuff. They don't do this.
Bro,
And
bro,
you know
people
that
don't care
YouTuber,
about
bro, we're talking about prison. You know that YouTuber? He's in the Philippines now. He's in prison. What's his name? The bald guy. He acts tough. He's like a streamer.
Which one? Andrew Tate.
No, I'm just saying. He's like a streamer. He's a no. He's
a nobody. Is that what you're trying to say?
No. He's really like. So what he does, he goes to people and he starts fucking with them, like taking these out and stuff like that. So he
Yeah.
does it everywhere.
What did he do to get to
So
prison?
in Philippines, the government doesn't fuck about over there. He went and took a security guard's hat and started bullying him. The guy was Filipino.
Okay.
And he did it to a few residents there, so they just caught him, the police. They said, you're going in prison for life.
Live.
Yeah, because
joking?
he's fucks with a lot of people, and they said,
Wow.
because he's American, he said, you know, they're not even going to give it back to America, they have to go in Philippines.
Wow.
That guy's going to get fucked. What was his name, Joe? Oh, let's find out.
Nah, I never
You
seen
never
Never
seen
seen
him.
him. Never
He's a
seen
streamer.
Never seen him.
Yeah, that guy is in prison in the Philippines now for life, bro.
For life.
And he's not even allowed to go back to America. They're not giving him back to
So,
America.
okay, so-
in the Philippines, they might have. Nah, I'm not gonna say that. Fuck that. He's gonna get but bro, he's gonna get that guy is going because he's white, and white people they usually don't have that much hair. So he's gonna get. It's like a
I think
lady.
some people might like it. I think some people might see it's tropical, this air and stuff. I don't know, bro.
No, I'm saying he's gonna get bro.
bro, but
But he's been fucking with a lot of people, like literally. Bro,
you never know. You never know. But what I know is I hear a lot of stories. So what I'm trying to say
What do you
is,
mean you hear a lot of stories?
bro, in Portugal there is a lot of
Portugal, yeah, a
stories,
lot of
bro.
stories.
A lot of stories. I don't know that many people.
Bro, I've got one question. Does people turn gay in prison? No. 1 second.
They are gay before.
Bro, you
No,
you
are they
make
gay
the guy-
before? Are
they
they
were
gay
gay
before?
before, yeah.
But some men, this is how they think. They say, no, if I fuck this guy, I'm not gay because I'm not getting fucked.
I think
I'm
you
fucking.
are.
No. Listen
For me,
to me.
you
This is what
are.
they say in
For
prison.
me, you
though.
are.
For me too, bro. But that's what they say in prison.
Yeah.
They say because I'm doing the fucking, that means I'm not gay.
But you know, I think in prison, and again, I don't know. I hope I never get to prison. But I think in prison is not necessarily about you being gay. Yeah, I think it's about
Necessity.
you be the weaker person. So I think it's
about power.
It's
Yeah,
a
it's
power
like- yeah,
thing.
yeah, it's like power thing.
I am the stronger, and you are kind of in my territory, and I'm making the rules.
What about Diddy? Is he in prison? now? Is
Bro,
he-
but he got money. He got a lot of money, so
You
I
know-
think he can buy protection.
You know about Diddy? So
Maybe he like
2
it
days
as
ago,
well.
no, 2 days ago, I read that it's on the news, all over the news. You know, the main witness, it was a girl, the main witness for his court, she's gone missing. 2 days ago, the main,
You're joking.
serious, the main witness. So if it's not her, that's it. The case is over.
Do you know what is interesting?
She's missing.
It was I think it was 2-3 weeks ago as well. You know the Einstein case and that he was involved.
Who?
He's Einstein. I don't know if he's Einstein, but basically it was involved Prince Andrew.
Yeah.
And there was like a massive case, and the main girl that he was kind of leading on it,
Yeah.
she commits suicide as well. Basically.
Bro, a lot of dodgy shit going on, bro. Bro, I don't want to get.
And this is it gets to the analogy as well that you know what I mean. Even with all the rules, I feel like if you got loads of money, it almost the law doesn't apply to you as much.
Yeah, bro, because
it just apply for broke people or people.
You know
that
how
doesn't
much
have
it
that
is to
much
get
money?
rid of someone? 20,000.
How do you know this? I swear that.
You dodgy, bro. You dodgy.
I'm not dodgy, bro.
Dodgy, bro.
The guy just looked at me like nothing happened. And so, you know how much is to get rid of someone?
No, it's 20,000.
20,000.
20,000.
It's not even that expensive. It's cheap. So you already thinking, oh, hey, I don't want to be in your bad books.
No, it's cheap. 20,000. You gone. No more Huntley. No more good rice.
It's like someone could just borrow money, like 20,000.
Yeah, bro, it's
Go
nothing.
to the bank. Wow,
Nothing.
that's great. But in that is in the world. But I think people will be caught if they do that. They will be caught.
If you do it smartly, you won't.
Bro,
just forget about this, bro. Why can't you just stop it?
You're too dodgy for me.
Listen. If it's like, let's say in Manchester, like tomorrow is a blackout. Forget about even laws. Like laws still exist, but if it's a blackout, what do you think would happen?
Blackout. What you mean by blackout?
Like no more electric
No
for like
electric.
24
Yeah,
hours.
That's just happened in Portugal for like.
Did any shops get robbed?
You know, actually, we didn't go any things of people doing robbing shops in Portugal.
Serious?
Actually.
In
No.
the UK,
Because the
But I
electricity.
think they did in Spain or France
Yeah,
or something
Spain,
like that.
they don't play over there, bro.
Or Spain or France
Yeah.
or something like
I mean,
this.
a lot of
Some people
and
tried, yeah.
And this is one of the things when the blackout happened in Portugal. That happened literally last
Like a
week.
fully blackout.
Fully black. There was
Yeah.
no electricity at all.
electricity at
Just
all.
to see how bad it was.
Yeah.
Even and the traffic lights. There was no traffic
Yeah,
lights.
no.
You could just drive.
How
through.
long for?
For I think it was from 11 in the morning till 9 o'clock
till 9
in the
or
evening.
10 o'clock evening, yeah.
Yeah.
And nobody stole anything.
nothing.
Well, we didn't hear, but I think
Nothing
it's one of
was
those.
operating.
If one maybe bad, the gangsters didn't have time to plan it properly. They're like, it's too risky there. And to be honest, the police in Portugal, they are very strict. They don't mess around.
They
They
don't mess
literally don't
around.
mess
In
around.
the UK, bro. You know, I was asking this scary guy in Tesco.
Why do you mess around with the security guy? Why did
Bro, my wife, she was doing the shopping.
Did you just stop and start looking at you
Yeah,
like
no. My wife, she was doing the shopping, and I was like, listen, we've been shopping all day. I'm gonna chill. You go do the shopping in Tesco, and I'm just gonna sit down. So I went to sit down, and a scary guy. I said, you know what? I had some questions in mind. Let me ask this guy. So I went up to him. The guy was busy. You know, they usually standing, you know, with a TV monitor or something. They monitor the camera. I said, let's say I want to steal something right now.
Yeah.
Do you have the power to stop me? And you know what he said?
What did he say?
No.
So what's he there for?
I was like, and it was for scary guys, he said, at all times. I said, okay, like, let's say I just go now, grab bare food, and just walked out, what would you do? He said, I would phone the police. Really? You know, they don't have any power. They're not even allowed to touch you. If they touch you, you can take them to court, saying, hey, because they don't have the power.
Really?
Yeah. That's why a lot of people steal, bro, because they know they can't do shit.
It's like they're looking at you and you look.
Let's say you got all, you know, you steal a lot of food in Tesco and you start walking out. They might say, hey, stop. But that's all they're gonna do.
So the only thing they can do is look at you like an eye.
Yeah, look at you and call the police.
And call the police. I'm calling.
They're not allowed to stop you. They're not allowed to hold you. They're not allowed to take the stuff off you by force. So I was like, what the hell is this? Like, I can just go and grab a TV. Why are we paying for shit?
Yeah.
No, I'm Muslim. We don't steal. I'm Muslim, bro.
Is that the only reason?
That's the only reason, I swear. Bro, if I wasn't a Muslim, I'd be bad.
You'd be bad. Yeah, I know you got the knowledge.
No, I'd be really bad, bro. If I wasn't Muslim.
If you're a black
Alhamdulillah.
guy,
Talk
If I was
about
Muslim, bro, he said he stops.
No, I asked if you were a black guy.
Yeah.
Definitely was dodgy guy.
If I was a...
Wow, that
Bro,
what you mean?
Are you racist to your own people?
Yeah,
I'm joking, bro. I'm
What do you
joking.
mean? This guy all the time, then he says something. Then after that, he says, "I'm joking." Like when he knows it's fucked up, in his head, sounds good. This sounds good. Let me say it. Then when he says it, he knows it sounds shit. So he's like, I'm joking.
You know that meme is like, this is the time he realized he fucked.
Yeah, you fucked the guy. This is
That's all the time.
but imagine I said that.
Yeah.
Then
That's a good question.
Then you fucked. Then he fucked.
Yeah, that'd be extra fucked up.
Extra fuck, like a deep, it's like I feel like this video will go viral, and then if you do something dirty, you go to prison. People in prison like, remember when you said that? let's talk about it. Let's
talk about one more thing. I haven't got a problem with them. I like what they do, but I don't like the way they do it.
Okay, question. Are you looking for another enemy, Pesko?
No, it's not enemy, bro. I actually want to invite them in to sit down and talk to us.
Okay.
It's one of those that they find like it's organizations, in the UK.
There is a Facebook.
Yeah, it's a Facebook page. They just go up to the guy. And they're like, this is what's fucked up. They say, "Oh, we're filming you for our safety and your safety." No, you're not. You're filming them to get the views, to get to get the likes. Because why would you have the camera on the guy's face like that? And a lot of people, when they catch them, bro, they're mentally not there, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But then the question is, are they not mentally there, or are they acting like a
No, this guy I watched 100% his mentality wasn't there. They were like, "Oh, you've been talking to a 12-year-old girl." He's like, "She told me she was 13." Like
what?
So that guy mentally is not there. He, like properly, like you can tell by the face.
Yeah.
And they were filming him like, "Oh, why would you ruin someone's life like that?"
But this
is bad. It's bad. It's bad. It's a fucked up things to do. But what they doing is not lawful, and a lot of people don't know. They make them. They don't phone the police straight away.
Yeah, they
wait 25 minutes, 30 minutes.
25 minutes. Yeah.
To question them, to get for social media, for social media, film them, and they get aggressive with you.
Yeah.
If you're trying to run away, I'll lock you out. I'll do that, bro. You're not allowed to do this. You're allowed to do, citizen arrest, is it, or what is it? You just hold them, and you're not allowed to ask him all these questions and stuff. But I'm talking about if they are like not fully there. Yeah. But like let's say someone who's normal, let's say if I do something like that, yeah, they have the right to fuck me up because it's a fucked up things to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But not someone who's mentally not there.
I think
but they have the right to have all this, the access to all this information. Like, for example, if you are talking to someone else,
you never talk with a child. You always talk with some of them.
And
this is what I'm saying. But this is what I'm saying. They have a right to do this. You know what I mean?
No, they don't have the right.
I don't.
No, but the thing is, that's why I want to bring them in. I've got a lot of questions. Do they actually send the messages to the guys, or the guys send them to them first?
I think they do.
I
they
think
probably is maybe the kid or mom, parents. They come to you and maybe
this
say,
guy was doing the same shit too.
Who?
You know the thing I was talking about. The
guy is in Philippines.
Yeah, the guy in Philippines is in prison now.
Yeah.
He was doing that. He was sending messages to guys acting like a little girl, saying, "Meet me here." Then when you go there, he would show up saying, "Oh, you want to meet a little girl?" and start beating him up and shit.
Really?
Yeah, this guy, he's mentally not there, bro. That guy. What was his name, Joe?
Vitaly.
What?
Vitaly.
Vitaly.
Yeah.
Vitaly. This guy is Vitaly guy. He's getting fucked in prison now.
Okay. I mean, there is I think regarding, and again, that goes back to kind of the laws, if there was no laws. I think there is a fine line between what they do and what is right, because I do understand.
Who are you talking about?
Those guys.
I agree with them. What they're doing is really good, bro. I agree with them.
Yeah, but
I've got some. But the way they're doing it, the way they're doing it, bro.
It's just the way they do it. I think sometimes they're extreme, and sometimes it can be misled into being more for entertainment purpose than actually finding someone because I feel like you need to make justice, but at the same time you need to be careful of how, because what if it was just something, it was a mistake? What if
let me tell you a story. Let me tell you a story, bro. Let me tell you a story.
Tell me a story.
This group, they catch someone I know.
Somebody? Oh
no, bro. I'm not gonna say names. I'm not gonna say names, brother. No, I know, but I know.
Yeah, you know the guy.
Are you regretting it already? You're like, no, I don't know.
No. This guy, he had a really good business. I don't want to say names. I don't want to go too much into it because if his family see it, it's fucked up. I'm saying this.
Really?
Yeah.
So he was a quite well-made guy.
Yeah,
okay.
He had a business. He had a wife. He didn't have kids, but he had a wife. He had a business. He had a nice car. Everything. Mm-hmm. They catch the guy and they send him a message first. And the guy was just replying, like saying, hey. They went to his business, they filmed him everything. Boom. Now, after 3 years, the guy, he didn't go to prison because by law, they
he never spoke with a child.
Yeah, he never spoke to a child and he never did actually with, a child. So they just take you to the police station for like 2 hours, 3 hours, question you, and after that, they will just let you go.
Yeah, because
so what they're doing is actually a bit pointless because,
there is no crime.
Yeah, there's no crime. That guy, now, he's begging in Salford. His wife left him straight away. He lost his business. He lost all his money. Now the guy is addicted to drugs and stuff. Yeah. And now the guy, because his face in the community, is fucked up.
But then I have a question.
His reputation is fucked.
Yeah, his reputation is fucked. Now the guy is begging and so forth. I saw him that day. He was begging. I was like, what the fuck? Please buy me some. I was like, what the fuck? Bro, no disrespect to his family.
Yeah. I got a question. Because, of course, they create a scenario that he fell for.
Yeah.
This is basically they create a scenario.
Because he didn't message anyone.
He didn't message. Yeah. They messaged him first and he fell for that because he might have a tendency for that. But realistic, does he actually commit a crime in the past? Or it was just
it's just one. Or it's just that time.
It is a little bit, in my opinion, it's a little bit unfair that he doesn't commit a crime and his entire life has been destroyed.
That his life, he got divorced, lost his business, everything.
I think I think it's good when they're stopping people that are committing the crime.
Yeah.
But when they just
the real crime,
yeah. When the real crime, because I know there is a lot of stuff out there, people with actual children and things like that, and I mean it's as sad as it is. I know we did some research for documentaries in the past as well, where there was people from UK, from America, traveling from more poor countries,
and
to
like the
and doing
and stuff,
millions of things, and often even watching content online, and they are committing a crime. But when someone is not necessarily committing a crime, but he fell. Don't take me wrong. I think he should, he should have a warning. He should, something serious should happen. But at the same time, if he didn't commit a crime, it's a little bit unfair that his entire life being destroyed.
Yes.
Because
someone else.
He fell for something that he was, it was kind of, they put the plate. He almost feels like, let's say someone fall for scam.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily something that you're looking for. It came to you, you thought it was a good opportunity, you fell for it. So I feel like
everybody makes a mistake, but if that mistake goes ruin someone's life, then because if he was actually a real threat to the people, the police wouldn't just let him go.
Exactly. And I think that sometimes he should be given the opportunity at least to look for treatment.
What the hell is going on?
Is the next door?
Can you hear it?
Yeah. They're doing some building work.
Okay.
Let's keep going. Yeah, let's keep going.
Yeah,
I think in these situations, I don't know. I think if they provide him the opportunity to receive treatment, I think they need to analyze before they just destroy the credibility of a person.
The video fucks it up.
Yeah, I think it's the media.
Yeah, if you want to do it, why the fuck are you doing it? Or video him if you're thinking, it's for my safety and his safety, so we're filming it.
They do it live, so
they do it live. Yeah. Or just blur the face or something, or don't show the face.
Yeah, yeah,
You know,
yeah.
if it's for safety.
Yeah.
And
Until he's been
and you're not
proven
even allowed to,
guilty.
you know, and they're standing there like fucking 6, 7 guys.
Yes.
And you're not allowed to put your hand in your pocket or anything. You know why? It's like, oh, I don't know what you got in your pocket. You might get a gun. No, bro. I'm just. Some of them want to get their phone out. They don't even let him get his phone out.
Yeah.
It's a bit sticky. If one of you guys, like a member of this group, is watching, we agree for what you're doing, but not like
How
The
you
way
doing
you
it.
how you do it.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
you guys want to come in, have a chat with us, you know, I would like that, bro.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
get the ins and out.
Yeah.
Boom, bro. What's my favorite color?
Your favorite color?
Yeah,
Red.
no,
Blue.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, blue. I knew it was one of the
Yeah, blue.
one of the two. Yeah. One of the two. Oddly, his favorite color is black.
No, it's not.
no. It's not black. It's white,
It's not.
purple,
No,
yellow,
no,
Green.
blue,
no,
green,
no,
pink.
no.
What is your favorite color, kid?
Brown. I'm not joking, bro. I'm not
Bro,
joking.
you just said
was
that,
keep
man.
changing
No, I'm not
Yeah,
joking,
keep
bro. I'm not
changing it.
joking. Ask my family. My
I'm your family.
yeah, but you didn't know, isn't? But my favorite color.
I've never
always
seen you
been
wear anything brown.
Brown.
He's
It's
brown himself,
No,
isn't
it's
it?
brown. It's brown. I'm not joking. It's brown.
Cool. So,
Bro, why did we even say that?
I don't
When I
even
go-
know. You start with the
when
question
I
from
start
nowhere.
when I start looking for trainers, all these things, I always
that's
look
brown.
first for brown.
No, the last one you
The
had was
first color
black.
I always looking for. is
Should we
brown.
finish this
I
podcast,
love-
guys?
I think it's already been finished.
Okay.
Subscribe. No,
Subscribe.
subscribe, people. Subscribe.
Please help the brothers.
Like,
Help us.
share, comment,
Comment.
all these good stuff. Do it, please.
And send Pesko money.
Send all of us money. All of us. Even Joe. Send the guy some money.
Send the money.
See,
Send
he's
the love.
smiling. He likes it. I can't.